The two leaders addressed the media in Sharm el-Sheikh as human rights in Egypt took center stage, with host President Abdel Fattah el-Sissi stressing it's become a priority policy.
We launched a national strategy for human rights in Egypt. This coincided with a committee for presidential pardon to follow up the various cases, and all the lists that are being suggested will be approved for pardoning.
After closed-door meetings, it was time to discuss climate change and the COP27 summit. In his speech to the conference, the US president highlighted the United States' efforts for climate change adaptation and mitigation. Biden emphasized that this administration is now by far the largest financial contributor to the environment globally.
And this summer, the United States Congress passed and I signed into law my proposal for the biggest, most important climate bill in the history of our country, the Inflation Reduction Act, $368 billion.
With COP27 hosted by an African country, a large part of Biden's speech focused on US support to the continent, with the president's emergency plan for adaptation and resilience, also known as PREPARE.
Today, as a down payment, we're announcing more than $150 million in initiatives that specifically support PREPARE's adaptation efforts throughout Africa. This includes support for expanding early warning systems to help cover Africa, broadening access to climate finance, providing disaster risk protection.
As Biden left Egypt, there were mixed reactions from African activists to his speech.
From what we heard today, it's a moral booster to African nations as well, especially committing to human security and economic security in Africa. African countries are battling with economic challenges and as well as security in the Sahel, in the western part and in the southern part of Africa.
It sounds like sound bites because we've heard this for quite some time, when the Paris Agreement was reached in 2015.
Delegates hope COP27 would see nations like the United States commit to their many pledges this time around.